Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your man Fireman West, and I'm out here on Skyline Drive, getting a nice little ride in, getting some twisties in. Just out here enjoying myself on the Goldwing. I don't know if you guys know. I guess here in the Washington D.C. area, we look at Skyline Drive as our tail of the dragon. Nice roads. If you're in the twisties, this is a must visit. So I'm out here enjoying it, getting some twisties in on Skyline Drive. It also links to Blue Ridge Parkway, which eventually turns into North Carolina, Tennessee Tail of the Dragon. So this is the up north version of Tail of the Dragon. It's Skyline Drive here in Shenandoah, Virginia. It's a very nice place, man. It's, I guess, like I say, it's our version. It's not as many turns. However, there's like 100 miles of curves. So you can't do nothing but enjoy a beautiful ride like this. I've been up here many times on my Harley, but this is the first time I've came up here on the Goldwing, and I must say I am super impressed. As far as the pure power and how this bike handles in these curves and how it climbs these elevations. I mean, it is just amazing how this bike handles and performs. So I'm just out here enjoying it. Probably stop at another overlook. Just some beautiful scenery. I mean, mountains everywhere. Just taking my time, just enjoying the day. Seems like the temperature dropped a little bit. It was in the 80s, but now it seems like being up in the mountains, looked like it came down some. Temperature came down. But other than that, it's a beautiful thing. One thing I might add to being up here in Skyline Drive is that you got a heavy deer population. You just got to be paying attention. You got to take your time. A lot of hikers, a lot of cars up here, a lot of sightseeing. This is one of the must-see places. Most tourists that come to Washington D.C. area, if they're into all of the hiking and trails, this is a place most of them frequent. But it's just a beautiful day. Man, I'm just blessed to be out here. Look at this. To be out here on the Goldwing. Come on, Mr. Bird, get on out the way. Big old buzzards. But a lot of times I kind of pay attention to nature. When I see birds congregating and flying around, either there's, it might be something dead in the road, but I'm always try to be in tune with nature, because usually they give you telltale signs of something, some hazard ahead or something going on. But it's just a beautiful place. I love it. Man, riding roads like this, man, woo! It's hard to explain, man. Hard to explain. But man, this is like curved gold. I mean, just look at the roads. Man. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but I mean, switchbacks. I mean, it's just some beautiful roads. So I'm usually cruising about 35, 40 miles an hour. Speed limit is 35. So it's a wonderful feeling. So I just wanted to add, I just changed over to Dunlop, the E4s, and all I can say is wow. The Bridgestone tire performance I thought was great. I had no complaints about the performance. Only thing I didn't like is that they wear pretty fast, and also when when it's time to time to replace them, I mean, the bike just rides really rough. But what a difference. These Dunlop E4s, amazing. Rode in the rain a few days back, and I was just blown away. Just how I grabbed the road, even in these turns. I mean, the bike just feels very smooth. I've heard, different opinions online about, different things about the E4, mostly positive. There's several people that had some bad experiences, things like that happen, but what I would say is, man, changing to these tires front and back, man, all I can say is wow. And the crazy thing is, why I got the rear, wow, look at that. Only reason I got the rear, I caught a nail in my Bridgestone. So I had that tire only about, I want to say about 1,000 miles on that tire, and I had to replace it. I had a nail in the rear. So I ended up, I started with the front E4 when I replaced the front, and I said eventually I would get the rear. So wow, I had to end up getting the rear E4 as well, which I don't regret. Man, look at these roads, man. Look at this here. Wow. Yes. Thank you. Telling you, man. Nothing like it, baby. Lean it, baby. Scrape a little bit and keep it going. Yes, sir. Man. Beautiful scenery. Yeah, baby. Man. But other than that, YouTube, I've just been working and trying to put a few vlogs up. Me and the wife been riding a lot, which I'm happy about that. Watch out for falling rock. But hey, man, we've been enjoying it. She loved getting on the back with me. She loved hanging out. It's like a date night for us. So, man, I'm just fortunate. I'm blessed, and I got an awesome wife, man. Shout out to my wife, man. She supports me in everything. As you guys seen in the other vlog, those who have followed me, she made a request. Wow, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, this is a photographer's dream. Oh man, all the contrast in the clouds. This is an awesome road. So yeah, like I said, my wife made a request to me. She loved plays, and I'm here to report. Hey man, your man Firemen West is going to New York, and we're going to check out some plays, and I'm just going to hang out and go into her world, and support her and the things she like to do. That's the least I can do. Happy wife, happy life. So I do subscribe to that theory, and it's just been awesome, man. The Goldwing have something we can enjoy together, going out, date night. So, man, all I can say is wow. Even though she rode with me on my Harley, probably not as much, but she won't admit it. But I know why. It's a lot more comfortable than my Harley, even though she was comfortable with it. She loved the Harley, so she loved the pipes and all of the, stuff to go along with that, shaking and vibrating. So, but this Goldwing is for the long haul, and so, yeah. So shout out to my wife, love her dearly. It's my rock, you know what I'm saying, my soulmate, and I love her so much. So, but yeah, up here in Shenandoah, man, look at the beauty, God's creation. Man, this is what motorcycling is all about. Where you can get up here and take on this scenery and just enjoy the road. The National Park Service take really good care of the roads up here, so you might find some gravel every now and then. I just pass back there, but for the most part, man, it's just a smooth ride. Like I say, you have to look out for the deer, but other than that, man, it's just a smooth ride. And also, I didn't record it, but you know, I tell bikers, you know, ride your ride. I was coming down around a turn, and this guy on the Harley came over the yellow lines on me, and you know, I was anticipating it, so I backed off of it. You know, he was sorry. You know, I'm glad he didn't panic and come all the way over here. He got control of the bike, but I think some guys try to push and keep up with people at different skill levels. You know, ride your ride. You know, if you're not a guy that can lean a bike and control this bike and do what you need to do, hey, ride your ride. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's already dangerous being on a motorcycle, but adding incompetency of being able to drive, you know, that just makes the situation worse. So, hey, ride your ride. You know, if you gotta slow down, hey, we all got cell phones. Hey, meet you guys, you know, wherever the next stop is, or, you know, I'll call you from wherever the gas station. But, you know, stop rushing out here trying to keep up with guys who, you know, ride a little more aggressive. You know, they got a lot more experience. So take your time out here, man. Tell people, take your time. I wish this car wasn't in front of me, but hey, I'm gonna enjoy the ride. Hopefully, they give me a little reprieve and pull over. But I'm still gonna enjoy the ride, taking my time. It's something to take in, man. Also, these campers up here, that's another thing. A lot of times, you know, people doing sightseeing and they'll stop and slow down, so you have to be on your P's and Q's, you know, when you come around these curves. I had a couple of incidents up here when I was riding today, and you know, I come around the curve, but luckily the guy in the left lane that was in his car put his flashes on and signaled me to slow down. And as soon as I turned the corner, you know, the guy was sitting there doing like 3 or 4 miles per hour, creeping along, and you know, I was able to stop and be able to you know, get around him with no problem. But yeah, look at these roads, man. Wow, lean, baby. Yes, sir. Man, as the words of Memphis Mike, a wingasm, baby. This here is a wingasm. Man, this is what it's all about. I know a lot of people live in different parts of the country. They don't get these type of roads. They don't get this type of twisties. But man, that's why I love living in this area. You know, you can go places and, you know, you can get all different type of flavors. Mountains. You can go to the beaches. You know, it's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing living here in the Washington, D.C. area. I was hoping this guy pulled over, but I think I'm gonna pull over and give you guys a little shot, a little view. Look like some other bikers over here. Yeah, it's a beautiful overlook. Very nice, very nice. Man. All right, how you guys doing? All right, so they out here enjoying the day. I don't know if you guys can make it out. I don't know if the cameras, how well the camera's doing, but man, let's look at the pure mountains and the massiveness of looking over Shenandoah Valley and into Virginia. It's just a beautiful thing. But they seem like they enjoying themselves. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Nice little overlook, elevation. How you guys? All right, the elevation 3,300 feet. Hopefully I gave the car a little time to get ahead of me, so I can twist it and open it up a little bit, just a little bit. Look at this curve here, man. Nice, man. I'm telling you. Wow.